What's up, YouTube? Another day of the video, and I failed to realize that I did not find a new series to start with y'all. I've been having my own little shows like My Hero Academia or whatever. Yeah, I think it's Academia. I forgot what else he said. Anyways, My Hero. What else I've been watching? Let's take a look real quick before we start this. Let me tell you about this real quick. So, I currently have Vinland Saga loaded up. This is the episode 14. I think 14. Let's get out of here. Nah, 17. I'm sorry. I'm cutting myself short. So, currently have episode 17 loaded up. As you can see, it's subbed and dubbed. We only watch dub on my channel. So, something I watch. I don't really, entertain in those subtitles. I don't really find that too entertaining, to have to read and also keep up with the action, I feel like dialogue and action should be. But anyways, though, here's my food. I got like a little chicken sandwich from Popeyes, a little drink, sipping on some, let me see. Can you see that shit? Let me see. Cranberry cocktail. So, yeah, that's gonna be what we eating on while we enjoy this. I got my sister turn her TV down, but I wanted to see what I was into, so let me show you what I'm into at the moment. So right now, I'm on My Hero. Also watching Hell's Paradise. I know I started this series with y'all, but I've been keeping up with it. So right now I'm at the subtitle. Once we hit the subtitle episode, I stop watching. You know what I mean? I wait till it gets dubbed, and then once it's dubbed, I watch that current episode, which is what I'm doing with the whole Vinland Saga situation. So they have currently Crunchyroll has season 2 episode 18 dubbed. So that's why we're watching that one now. This is the series we watched together. There's a 3-part series. One really, I wouldn't say all that. So I had talked to some people in person that I knew about it, and they said it was a good one. It was really tense. So yeah, I don't, everybody got their own take on it, but mine was really kind of like, wasn't all that. Kind of, I guess I would say underwhelming, simply because I had high expectations for it, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did, because, why did I have high expectations for it? Because I seen it on Instagram, and I kind of forgot about it, actually. I kind of forgot about it, and I ran back into it on Instagram again, but in a different post. And I looked it up on Crunchyroll, and it was on here. So, that's why we did that. Anyway, so yeah. My watch list. A family member told me this was a good one. We might get into that. Well, you guys probably can't even see this for real. Yeah, I probably can't see this for real. I wonder if I change scene. Okay, okay, so it's still recording. Alright, cool, that worked. Alright, so that's way better. I'm actually kind of surprised that worked. Without really messing up the video. So, as I was saying though, so let's go down to my watch list. That's what I was showing you guys. This shows what I was talking about. This is a show a family member had told me about, said it was good. It's dubbed. So this might actually be our next show. Let me see, when was it released? Because and it's mature, guys. It's mature. Keep that in mind. Let me not say mature like sex and all that. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's more of like blood and guns. As you can see, the description says child soldier Yona is the newest member of the mercenary squad employed by Coco, an international arms dealer. The cold-blooded kid carries a deep hatred for those in Coco's line of work, but following her into the darkest corners of the black market might be his only shot at finding the merchant of death responsible for the slaughter of his family. Okay, so 3 words they use to describe this show is action, adventure, and ooh, I might mess that up. I don't know how they pronounce that. Sani or seen. Yeah, y'all get it. Publisher, Shogai, audio, Japanese and English. Subtitles are in English. I believe it's also in different languages, but I feel like since I have my settings programmed to, my primary language is English, it's going to let me know that English is available, and along with the original audio, which is Japanese. I think it's called Yarmagand. I think that's what it's called. Let me see how many episodes we're looking at. 4.8 rating. 24 episodes. We might actually do this. But currently for this episode, so what we're gonna do is this is what I got planned. Let me get back on me. This is what I have planned for this. We're going to watch not Crunchyroll. We're gonna watch Vinland this episode. Let me check. See, as you see, look, I've been keeping up on this. But let me see. Okay, so as you see, 19 and 20 has not been dubbed yet. So that's what we're gonna do. So for this episode, we're gonna watch First Method. Episode the name of the episode is called First Method. Season 2, episode 18, dubbed English. We're gonna watch that for this video, and then same night after I get done with this video, we're gonna start the Yarmagand. That is a 24 episode series, and I'm excited because we get to watch that all the way through together. It'll be my first take on it. I haven't seen it at all. Well, the family member showed me like a little episode that they were on, but it wasn't really that deep into it. It was kind of like episode 2, 4, and it was on like a little snippet. It wasn't all that. I told her to turn it off. I didn't really want to see it too much because I had plans, for this, for my channel to upload it. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. And y'all know, like we always do, like, share, subscribe, and, this is a journey for all of us. You know what I mean? Let's get into it, though. I'm going on mute though, y'all, just so I can hear that. But also, I want to talk about the shirt. The shirt says "FU love." I don't even know what's the order of operation here. I mean, as you can see in white, it has "FU," but then it also has "love" written over "you." So they might have did something with this shirt. I don't know. That kind of just clicked in my head. But I just want to point out my shirt because I actually, before I started the video, I was thinking about it. I was like, dang, I got this shirt on. I don't know if this is, YouTube. Like, this is okay with YouTube. I'm not really sure. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of like just going step by step, like finding out, mess around and find out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we've been doing. I don't really know. I didn't read the guidelines. I didn't really read much of the standards and expectations for every YouTuber. So I don't know. But for me though, we gonna mess around and find out. Like I said, well, like I haven't said though, but when I made my videos back 8 years ago, a lot of stuff like this wasn't even allowed. I don't think watching anime and stuff. It's just a lot of copyright going around. I remember making videos and running into a lot of copyright. People saying that this is not okay to post. I used to make 2K videos. If you scroll down, you make 2K videos, and the music that would be played in the 2K video wasn't allowed on YouTube. It was copyrighted. So some of those videos are actually muted. If you play some of my 2K16 videos, I believe 2K16, I don't remember the 22 or 21, whichever one I was posting. But if you watch one of those videos, you will notice that there's no audio at all. Throughout the whole video, there's no audio. It's not even, you can't even hear my voice. They just muted the whole video took everything out just because. And so I feel like a lot has changed with the uprising in content creators. They kind of want to, I guess, open up, broaden the possibility of what they can bring to the platform. And so I think that's what we're working with right now is just that. So with the new rules, I'm finding out what they are just by if I run into like a little error, a little copyright. The uploading process lets me know if there is copyright. If there is anything that I can't, really post on the media. And yeah, so, I haven't hit one yet, so we're just going to keep going and going. 10 minutes in, and I haven't even, we got a little bit into it. We got 29 seconds in. Crazy. But anyways, let's get into it. I really got to get this editing stuff. I told you I was going to do it. One more. Give me just one more. Give me like another 2 more weeks. Give me another 2 weeks again. Yes, until my check hit. Why? Because I just want to clear up. I still want to clear up. I said this check was going to be it, but no, I just said, you know what, go to the next one. And so yeah, so just hang on a little bit longer and I will get y'all right. As far as like the editing and snipping out my extra words, some people have been telling me that I haven't really been talking a lot, but I have at the same time. Like right now, I feel like I've been talking for almost 12 minutes, and I have yet to play at least 30 seconds of this episode. Let's get into it though. I'm gonna go on mute though, y'all, just because I got my family in the background and they are still woke. It's 12:30 a.m. 12:32 to be exact. So I just want to be kind of like mindful of them. Don't want to let them turn down just so I can make a video. You know what I mean? So let's go.
The wind favors us, Your Majesty. Let's hope it continues to do so. If our luck holds, we can expect to arrive at Kettle's farm within 2 or 3 days.
How very odd. We're sailing to scold a backcountry clan, and the king himself is with us to see it through. A task the Vikings are more than capable of handling. It raises a few questions.
There's a plan in motion, which is reason enough for him to be here. That's all. Need I remind you, Floki? A good liegeman doesn't question his king.
Jomsborg is only an ally to Denmark. As such, I'm hardly His Majesty's liegeman. Or did you forget, Wolf?
What do you suppose they'll do? I am their king. Will they resist me?
Sire, I can't say. Kettle's no mere farmer. On the battlefield he's known as the Iron Fist. He could be trouble.
That's not the impression he gave me. Our people are our greatest asset, and I would hate to see them wasted here.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I was expecting my food and stuff, but I've been talking a lot in the beginning. But look, I still want to give y'all some input, my little input on her and her throughout the episode, because some of y'all just don't understand. Like, so if I can go back a little bit, I just want to show y'all him, which was the Prince Canute, I believe was his name. That's Prince Canute, currently the king, or no, I think he is the king. I think currently he's trying to unite his people under his ruling. You know what I mean? Because currently it's kind of like not really messing with him at the moment. Hold on. Okay, wow, him. His weird self. We don't really jack him at all. Like, y'all don't know who this guy is. If y'all know who this guy is, that's for the thumbnail, but if y'all know who this guy is, I don't remember his name. I think it's something with an L, start with an L. We don't really like him anyway, so I don't even care about his name. But this is the dude that put that bounty on Thorfinn's dad. Thor, is it Thor? Nah. Thorgil? Nah. I know Thors. His name was Thors. I think his name was Thors. He was the guy that put that bounty on Thor's being a little ill man's little hater little dude. We really gotta see him. We gotta see him go. Honestly, I think at some point he has to go. Most likely by Thorfinn, but I don't even think Thorfinn knows about that. But all right. What I forgot something else to say. Let's just let it play real quick.
We an ally to Denmark. As such, I'm hardly his man.
I remember now. All right, my bad. Let us get it. We gonna play it all the way through. Just, let me say one more thing. Kettle's Farm. For everybody that's kind of like not caught up, I understand. I don't know why you watching this video if you're not caught up. I don't know why. Because this is episode 18. You know what I mean? There's 17 episodes that came before this one of season 2 of Vinland Saga. So I don't know why you watching it, but if you are, this is for you. Listen to what I have to say. Kettle's Farm is currently where Thorfinn is as a slave. Him and his friend Einar, the redhead, I think he's redhead, but him and his friend Einar, that's where him and his friend Einar is. Well, they didn't go to they didn't go together. They met there like as slaves. So, like I said, so Thorfinn currently is at Kettle's Farm as a slave. Well, he's a slave, but like really, the Kettle, which is the owner of the owner of the slave of the land. I'm sorry. He said they can go free. At this point in this episode, like probably 2 episodes ago, he made it clear that hey, you guys have worked hard. You can be free now. I believe your debt is paid. I think it was like after this season, you can you're considered a free man. You can go pay off your debt. You're good. You gotta come back. Asking them what they want to do. Einar asking Thorfinn what he wants to do. Thorfinn asking Einar what he wants to do. Thorfinn doesn't really have he doesn't know what he want to do. He's lived his life in rage. And now he's a free man again. He just doesn't know. I think he was just getting used to. He was accepting the fate of a slave, which was gonna work his whole life and eventually just die. On the land, no grave, just dead. You know what I mean? But he's, finna have to treat him again. Also, one more thing. I keep saying one more thing. This is one more thing. This one is more kind of like for anybody that's kind of confused with the audio. The audio currently. So, if you watched season 1 on Netflix like I did, you heard their names differently. Like, the way they pronounce their names are different than what they are on Crunchyroll season 2. Why? Because there are 2 different translating groups. You know what I mean? Netflix has their own group of people that they use to translate, and and Crunchyroll has their own group. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but that is in some way accurate. You know what I mean? Like, the way they pronounce the names aren't the same. Like, if you watch Netflix, you know Askeladd, but if you watch this, I think they say hold on. I don't know. They say something else. If they say it in this episode, you would know what I'm talking about. Just pay attention. Keep in mind of the names you're used to, and then kind of like connect the dots with the new names because they're not too far off, but they're kind of off. 18 minutes in, and we're only 1 minute in the episode. I'm so sorry.
Majesty's liege. Or did you forget, Wolf?
What do you suppose they'll do? I am their king. Would they resist me?
Sire, I can't say. Kettle's no mere farmer. On the battlefield, he's known as the Iron Fist. He could be trouble.
That's not the impression he gave me. Our people are our greatest asset, and I would hate to see them wasted here. It would be best for all if Kettle and his family were to surrender themselves to the king's authority.
Is that His Majesty's reason for going in person? Are you sure that's wise? These men have committed a grave outrage against you. They have earned your wrath. Should we not be making an example out of them?
My mercy ends once they choose to defy their king. A tailwind blows, but tall waves stand against us. and the land we seek still lies far ahead of us.
Well, that's strange. I thought Master Kettle was returning home. That's Mr. Thorgil.
Welcome home, Mr. Thorgil.
Thanks. Now line up. I brought you all a gift.
Master!
Get him a stiff drink and put him to bed.
So if anybody doesn't know, the guy behind these two gentlemen is Thorgil.
I can't believe how weak he is. Hey!
If they don't, they're gonna show him again, but I'm just gonna say it now. The guy he just rode in that barrel is Kettle, the owner of the farm, aka known as the Iron Fist on the battlefield. As you can see, the guy is kind of a wimp now.
Everybody listen. This is no time to be hanging fish to dry. War is almost here. Our enemy's forces will be arriving soon. Get ready. They're coming to take it all. Gather all the men and weapons you can muster.
Hold on. Who's this enemy that's coming for us?
How many days out are they?
What's wrong with the master?
Wait, stop!
That to him.
Mr. Thorgil! Don't forget we have business we need to conclude before the battle. We don't want to get caught up in the fighting!
You'll have to take that up with my father when he's done with his fit. I've got things to do. Omar! Hurry up! Since this is your first battle, you better stick with me so you can learn how to really swing a sword. Though considering who we're up against, I think it's safe to say it could also wind up being our last. You should be excited, Omar. You're finally getting to fight just like you wanted.
Mr. Kettle, please pull yourself together. We had a deal. You said you'd buy our cargo at triple market price, remember? It's the only reason we agreed to ferry your family all the way here.
Sweet knave.
Huh? Mr. Kettle, where are you going? You need to hold up your end of the agreement. Come back, Mr. Kettle!
I'm sure everything's going to be fine. You've got a good feeling about this one, right? Then don't worry. It'll be him this time.
Yes, you're right. That's what I choose to believe is true.
There's gonna be a battle at this farm?
In the next few days, apparently. Mr. Thorgil wants the fortress walls repaired in time.
And how exactly does he expect us to do that? This isn't something you can fix in a few days. Who are we fighting anyway?
He wouldn't say anything about who it is. Just that he'd talk once the soldiers were gathered.
It doesn't matter who it is. We can't win. We don't have the numbers. Especially when it comes to anyone with battle experience. Even less so now. After everything that's happened, we're down 5 fighters.
Whoever it is.
The guests look upset.
Him not telling us is a bad sign.
Seems it could be important.
They've angered enough to attack us.
Maybe Kettle's returned?
Tells us.
That's a good way to get ourselves dragged into
If so, I wonder what he'll do. Soon he'll find out that our Nath tried to run. Then what? Do you think he'll punish her?
Hard to say. A lot of people are dead.
I know. But Kettle adores our Nath more than anyone. So then, he might not be too harsh with her.
Yeah. That's true. Her being pregnant with his child could help too.
Let's hope so. But I'm still worried.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I know it was hard for you to fight Snake and his men. But you did it for our Nath and Garther. You may have broken your oath, but it was for their sake. It's hard, but sometimes fighting is the only choice we have. So thank you, Thorfinn.
The truth is, I actually like Snake. He's thoughtful, a kind-hearted and honorable man. I didn't want to, but I fought him regardless. And for what? In the end, I still let Garther die. Also, I'm not very smart. That's why. I'm not sure how to say this. But I can't help but wonder if there was a better way. Or was it all inevitable? Did so many need to get hurt? Was it possible to prevent any more lives from being lost? Could I have done more? Was there no other way it could have gone?
No, there wasn't. Too many guests had died already by that point. Snake couldn't back down.
Yes, I know. But still, violence is a last resort. I wonder, of all the things I could have done, what would have been the best option? What was it I should have tried before anything else? What's first? If I can just learn that, I might never need a last resort. There is no one that I need to hurt. And there never has been.
I think you're right. You're exactly right.
Arnaid! Where are you? Arnaid! I need you.
Well, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting you to be back this early, husband. How goes it in Gelling? I heard King Harald passed away recently. Husband?
Where is Arnaid?
That shameless slave is tied up in the stable. She had herself quite the adventure while you were away. Such an ungrateful creature. She's caused nothing but trouble since you left the farm. She went so far as to plot her escape. That wench has no regard for her debt to you.
Arnaid? She ran? That can't be.
Her old husband came looking for her. They tried to run away together. Many of the guests died as a result. And as if that alone wasn't bad enough, she got 2 of our male slaves to help her. I can hardly believe it myself. I trust, dear husband, that you'll consider the damage she's done and punish her accordingly for once.
She did that? With each passing day, I find more and more has been taken from me. Why does everything keep slipping from my grasp? And now Arnaith. How could she?
I can't let you go see him until I know more. I haven't heard anything about this.
You're hearing it from me! In exchange for bringing him home, Kettle promised to free Thorfinn. At the very least, you could let me see his face. I just want to make sure that the man you've got in here is the Thorfinn I've been looking for.
Not until the Master confirms your story. Men died the last time someone came to visit one of our prisoners, and I'm not about to let that happen again.
All right, that's fine. We'll talk to Kettle. Clear this up. That includes you, so come along. I'm sorry to be burdening you like this at such a busy time, Potter.
I don't mind showing you around, but I would like to ask you something.
Of course. Is there a problem?
There is. One that I can do little about. But as an outsider, you may be able to help. Forgive my asking, Mr. Leif, but would you be able to spare the funds to purchase another slave?
I suppose I'd be able to. I was promised I could have Thorfinn for free, so I should have the money.
The Master is a man of his word, so you needn't worry about that. If it'd just been Thorfinn and Einar, this could have been resolved. However, Arnaith is a different matter. I understand that I'm asking a great deal of you, Mr. Leif, but I must. I know you only came here for Thorfinn, but would you be willing to take 2 more slaves with you?
Please be safe. Damn, I should not be this bored. I've got a woman right here with me, and I can't even do anything to her. You may act like the meek little slave girl, but you know exactly what you're doing, don't you? The Master will bend you over, spank you a few times, and then forgive everything, because you're his precious Arnaith. He's always been too easy on you, just as you like it. You know, you're lucky your punishment wasn't left up to us guests, because we both know what would be happening to you right now. You'd have been stripped naked and raped within an inch of your life. Then at least we'd all get the chance to give you what you deserve. We'd make you scream their names to honor our fallen brothers. Anything less, and they'd never be able to rest in peace, wouldn't you agree? I asked you a question.
What are you doing with her?
Master! I didn't know you were back.
Leave us be. She and I have business. Don't come back.
But, sir, I can't leave. I'm her guard.
Don't test me.
Yes, I'm sorry, sir.
You You tried to escape from me? Your master? Why did you do it, Arne? Answer me. Why did you run? I thought you understood. So why would you do that to me? Do you despise me that much? I won't allow anyone to take my pride from me. Not even if it's you. Never forget this. My sweet Arne.
I was child, and you're hurting them. Please, for their sake, no more.
Whose child is it?
It's yours, Master. You're the only one that it could be. I swear, please believe me.
You want me to believe you? You ran. You were the only one I trusted, and you ran from me. What am I supposed to believe after I've been betrayed? Why trust the thief who tried to rob me? I gave you everything. Was that not enough? I will not have what I rightfully deserve taken from me. I won't let sneaky little thieves come to my home and steal everything that I built. Anyone who tries to run off with what's mine will be made to pay the price. With this hand, I will punish every one of you! Huh?
No, Arne!
Given the weight of her crimes, you're well within your rights to flog her. Some might say even more than that. But if you keep going, this will turn into an execution. That's still within your rights to do, of course. Arne is your slave, and she lives and dies at your whim. But is that what you want? If it is, then I'll let go of the rod and leave you to your work.
Be sure that you tend to her wounds, Potter.
Whoa. Mr. Kettle, sir. If you no longer want her, then perhaps you would consider selling her to me. I've heard about 2 other slaves. They're friends of Thorfinn. If you're willing, I'd gladly buy them from you. Just name your price. Does that sound fair to you?
I never said I didn't want her. You can take Thorfinn and Einar, go wherever it is you want with them. But I will never sell Arne. That woman's my slave. She only belongs to me.
Before we show that next scene, I just want to say that was wicked. If y'all don't know Arnave and Kettle's past, them two. So like I said, Kettle is the slave master, whatever. his way of method of how he works is he buys you and you work off the like how much he paid for you. So basically, like you work on his land, you know farm crops and all that, and you sell those crops. I think either to him. Oh no, you saw. Hold on, no. You farm the crops. He takes the crops. He sells them. That money goes towards your debt. And when you pay off your debt, or however much he paid for you, you know, then because he'll let you go. Like he'll let you be a free person again. But that is different. That's different. Like for her, but for our Knave though, she has no way out. Like he could have paid one little penny, and anybody could have gave it. But he's like, you know what? That's not her way of getting out of here. She has no way of leaving. He, as you see, is a really broke down guy. You know, and he really clings to our Knave. Our Knave, in the past episodes, she tried to escape with her ex-husband. I probably should have started back there, but, you know, I had already seen it. So I'm just going to update you like this. So our Knave had a husband and a kid. She had lived free. Husband decided to go to war for like a little more of the land that they were living on. Ended up losing that war, and the son died. Our Knave became a slave, and well, all three of them became slaves. The whole family became a slave, but our Knave became a slave for Kettle. The husband, I don't really know how he ended up where he ended up, but he became a slave though. Ended up getting two Kettles formed to try and free our Knave, his wife. When he tried to free her, it turned into a whole little situation where, and wait, mind you, this whole time Kettle is not here. He's actually off on business. Either I think buying new slaves or I forget. He was doing something else. He went on the island. He wasn't at his land at the time. He wasn't home. So anyway, bing bow, bing bow. Turned out, she got caught lacking. This is how we ended up here. He came back home looking for our Knave. He was broke down after his trip, looking for our Knave. Found out she tried to run away with her old husband, and he, you know, just whooped her, tore her up, gave her a whole black family whooping. I'm talking about the stick was whooping. It was sticking. He was sticking and whipping. I paused. I don't know what, like, how y'all gonna take that, but he was going crazy, as y'all just seen. He was going crazy. Even after her telling him that the baby, or actually even pregnant, really, but the baby is his. He didn't believe it, tore her up, whatever. So this guy right here, though, this is Einar. This is Thorfinn's friend, only friend, really, at this land. He fell in love with, what was her name again? What's her name again? I forgot her name already. My memory's so bad. But he fell in love with her too. Along with Kettle. They both fell in love with her. But she really belonged to Kettles. But anyway, so fell in love with her. He been trying to, he actually helped her. He tried to help her escape. Him and Thorfinn tried to help her escape with her husband. Husband dead, by the way. I don't know if y'all know that. I probably should have mentioned it a while ago. But the husband is dead. And yeah, so here we are now, the aftermath of that little situation, and Einar is seeing the aftermath of that whooping she just got from Kettle. There you go. She looked like one of them. She got plastic surgery. That's what I was gonna say. You see how her face is so remodeled. It's so remodeled. He tore her up. Really whacked her good. But yeah, my bad. I'm gonna keep going though.
She is still breathing, but she's been unconscious since we got to her. I'm not sure if she'll ever wake up again. Stop. Don't touch her, Hina. She mustn't be disturbed.
They won't get away with this. I don't care who they are, they're nothing but thieves. My sweat and blood made this place. I cared for it and made it great. How dare they try and take it from me?
Oh, Father! About time you got here. We've got a mountain of things we need to do. First, I could use some armor. Hey, Father!
Those damn thieves. They won't take it. I won't let them. Whether slave or king, I won't let anyone take what's mine.
Somewhere in the
If that was the first episode, I would say that was enough to bring me in. That was wicked. That was wicked. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was pretty wicked, bro. That was pretty wicked. Yeah, though. So that was episode 18 of season 2, Vinland Saga. And I would say that for everybody that knows Vinland Saga season 2, it's pretty bland. It ain't like season 1 where it's a lot of action and all that. Most of the episodes is just him talking, Thorfinn talking with Einar and cropping the fields. It's really that. But that episode was pretty good. This has become a long video. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's already about to be 50 minutes long. I'm still gonna upload it, of course. And the whole talking part. I like to get my thoughts out to you guys, let you guys know, what I feel about it and, everything, and try to get my commentary on the matter. Just because, I think that's part of the whole content creator is actually being part of the content and creating the content. I know what you mean, like, wait, how are you creating the content? Well, this is the content, and I believe that, talking on it adds to the content and makes it better because, while you guys are just kind of, watching the show with me, I also feel like I need to give my input so that in the comment section or on Twitch, when I run that up, you guys are able to, kind of like give me feedback. We can just have a conversation about it. So, 50-minute videos, I'm okay with until I get my editing thing going, and it'll be kind of shorter. But honestly, I don't really think it's gonna really be that much of a difference. Maybe a 50-minute video can be like a maybe 25-minute video or a 30-minute video at best. I think 30 minutes. Yeah. So like I said, yeah. So this was season 2, episode 18, the first method. And you guys, let me know. Hey, let me know if there's anything y'all wanna. Let me know if y'all. I'm gonna continue with y'all. Actually, how about that? We can finish the series together, and go from there. And like, share, subscribe, guys, as usual. And until next time. Take care, y'all. And we're gonna. Oh, and don't forget, we're gonna pick this. We're gonna, after this ends, pick it up with the Yogan something like that. We're gonna pick it up there. So stay tuned for that. That'll be out tonight. First episode, season 1. That'll be out tonight. And yeah, so